I like the mentorship. I like teaching them, and it's almost like giving back, right?
Yeah. I felt like I was telling Josette when we were going to do this, it's like a game show. They have all these different games that we're going to play.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst. It was like the worst thing she could have said to me. Like I felt this big. Do I look Portuguese? I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
But I'm glad. Hey, high five.
I don't know if we're there
us.
yet.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the What's Next podcast. I'm your host, Levi Casada, and my main man, Tony Hernandez, behind the scenes.
Yo.
Tony, what's going on today?
Not much, man. Excited for this podcast.
Holy crap, I'm so excited for this podcast. I am not going to lie. I'm starstruck.
By who?
Hold on, I haven't introduced you yet.
Sorry.
It's okay, you're ruining my intro. No, it's okay. Honestly, I'm sweating. I've had some whiskey. I'm super excited. Not only are they like top in the field agents.
We're not.
You are.
Top G.
Top G. They are probably the funniest real estate agents out there. They make me laugh, at least. I mean, and that's hard to do.
We watch The Office.
Oh, we watch The Office. Anyways, let's get to the intro. It's my pleasure to introduce Josette Alvarez and Jared Nelson. Welcome to the podcast, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having us.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Yeah. Are you excited?
You said you're sweating. My armpits typically don't sweat. I'm a little sweaty.
Are you sweating now? Okay, I feel a little better now.
Your energy, you're passing it to me. You made me nervous.
I didn't mean to do that. Let's get a hug. Let's hug it out.
I don't know.
You don't want to hug it out?
Not a hugger.
Okay. Oh, you're not. That's right. Yeah. We got all the sound effects.
Oh my God, fun.
Okay, that's fun.
Have you been on I've know you. Okay, so you guys are on every platform like possible. You've done all these shows.
Except for OnlyFans.
Well,
Speak for
you have
yourself.
you have a foot thing, so we talked about it earlier.
Is it coming soon? Is it a plug or something?
We're going
wearing
to
a
wait to see
mask.
what's next. What's
right.
next is at the end of the show, not at the beginning. But so you've been on podcasts before, correct?
Yeah.
I have not. No.
This is your
we
first
not?
podcast?
This is my first one.
Wow.
Podcast virgin.
Oh my God, I said I have, but now I can't remember if I actually
think you have.
No, you have.
You have,
I only say it because I know you have.
I have.
You have.
It was,
Speak
yeah.
on panels.
I mean,
get
it could be
invited to
fake.
things,
Anybody
events.
can fake a podcast.
It's true. Well, isn't that what realtors are doing right now?
Podcast faking?
Yes. I'm sorry. Can we please put that out there?
You can put that out there for sure.
I could podcast in my house by myself with a made-up person.
100%. Like somebody throws you a question, you just like answer it like,
Totally.
oh, I've been on this podcast. Yeah. That's what you got to do. But this is for real.
This
I
is
just want to
a
let you
real
guys
one.
know.
No, this is
isn't like a
actual-
fake podcast.
Yeah.
This is like we're sitting down, we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And it's all about you guys
Super
today.
legit.
Super legit.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Are you having fun so far?
I'm having a
Are you?
blast.
So much fun.
It's amazing.
Okay, well,
much fun.
the fun is just starting.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to let you know that right now. Okay, so I always start the show with Would You Rather. Little icebreaker. No
Would you
wrong.
rather or
No,
would you rather?
Would You
Oh,
Rather.
okay.
This is a PG. We'll say PG, right?
now.
PG-13, you can swear on the show.
PG-13.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, this icebreaker usually is for you guys to calm you down, but I'm running a little like on edge here. I am. I'm still starstruck.
We
This is
should
amazing.
throw
Calm him down.
A would you rather?
You should throw me a Would You
Yeah.
Rather. But, this is the first threesome that I've had on this season. This is season 3. You guys are the first.
Right.
I've only had 3, but I love the dynamic. This is
Three
the
is
best.
better than 2.
Than 2,
Yeah.
right? You got to
Yeah.
add that third one in there.
Yeah,
and it's
Ludacris
just-
actually has a song about it.
Will you sing it for us?
No, I don't know the words.
Wait,
but
is that
it's-
All My Hoes and Area Codes?
No, it's on the same
okay, okay.
album though. Same album, yeah.
It is on that album.
Yeah.
I'll look it up later.
3 is better than 1.
That's
Oh.
basically our tagline with all of our marketing.
3 is better. Come join us. 3 is better than 1. All right, here we go. First, Would You Rather. They get a little weird,
Oh,
but not too weird.
okay.
And a little deep,
Okay.
not too deep. I set you up for that.
I-
I set you up for that. All right, here we go. Would you rather wear shirts that are 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small?
I know what Jared's gonna say. Jared's gonna say 2 sizes too big, and I'm gonna say
One size too small. Well, you can't answer for him. I mean, maybe he
go
likes.
ahead.
She could answer for me. She nailed it.
What you rather be like?
I like flowy,
Comfortable?
comfortable clothes. I like to feel like I'm in pajamas.
I feel as I get
Nice.
older, it's changed. It used to be like a tighter fit. Maybe it's just because my metabolism's slowing down a little bit. And I'm
That'll
just
happen.
feeling- yeah. I mean, just the smaller
Well, they
shirts
have
now.
the like men's shirts now that are like fitted for. It's like they complement. What am I trying to say? Like they're more like they're tailored.
They're
now,
dad
so
bod
they-
shirts,
They're a
dad
little
bod.
roomy in the belly
Yes.
area.
They are.
Yeah, and they're
But some of them
tighter.
still
Tight
taper.
up here.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
But I'm like starting to get these like little man boobies. So like I don't want to. Yeah.
Some moves?
Some moves. I gotta do some more like
Gotta
back,
get a man's
like,
ear.
stand, sit up
get some
straight.
support for that.
So then the
Man's
2
ear.
sizes
It's the
too
bro.
big for you too then.
No, I would go. Yeah, 100%.
okay.
I
Two
feel like
sizes
I've been getting a little bit like it's more comfortable. So you'd go smaller.
Yeah, because if I go bigger, then it's like, what is she?
Yeah.
Is she
true.
large? Is she stacked? Does she
That's
have
the
a
mystery.
waist?
But you know the 90s like
You don't have to tell me.
apparel
I
is
have-
coming back.
I have teenagers right now, bro.
They're coming
that are,
back.
Like, wearing those.
Jenkos?
Yes.
No, they're not. They're already they're already there.
they're-
I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
I can't
talk
talk about it. It's like infuriating to me.
Will you please do like we were thinking about
Have you
dressing
seen
like that
me-
for
have you seen me
Halloween.
mimic my daughter's makeup?
No, I haven't.
So my daughter does really intense makeup, and at one point she just goes through phases, right? And I make fun of all of her phases joyfully. She
Yeah.
loves it. And at one point she had almost a unibrow. Like she was drawing on her eyebrows. They were like
Who
barely
wants that?
touching, right? And so I was like, Rowan, they're getting closer and closer together every day. And she didn't believe me. She couldn't see it because there were subtle changes to her.
Okay.
So I did my makeup like her, and I went into her room. She was not happy about it.
But then she realized,
Yes.
okay,
From then on, they got further apart until they became normal eyebrows again.
Yeah.
But that's what a mom has to do. Just,
Mom of the
you know,
year.
you are the mom of the year. Dang. All right.
thank
pretty
you.
good.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one here. Would you rather have hands that keep growing as you get older, or feet that keep growing as you get older? As you got older. So just
Both of
ginormous
those are
feet.
bad.
I mean, I would go.
It really
with-
is. Both of them are terrible
I think I'd take feet.
I think I'd take feet too.
because you can hide them. At that point you got clown feet.
You'll run faster, man.
You'd have clown
Well,
feet.
but imagine like
You could run faster. No.
imagine
swim
trying
faster.
to grab this microphone with like big ol'.
Yeah, big hands make. I don't use my feet for anything but walking, really.
But imagine how awkward it would be to walk, right?
Now I wonder if this
a
would be
wheelchair.
across the world, and so like everybody had to choose one or the other, because then they would start developing like.
Hands. I'd go hands.
Does it have to be
I'd go
hands and
I go feet.
feet? Can it be something else?
Oh,
No,
wow.
that's it, Tony.
Like what, my
I
friend?
don't know,
Tony.
like hair, you know?
Oh, really?
Tony,
Yeah.
Like
You don't want my hair to grow big longer. It grows already, buddy. So you would go feet.
I'd go feet.
You'd go hands.
I could slap a bitch.
You could.
Could you imagine?
you could.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. You could.
Like, come
yeah.
here.
Come here. Nobody's stepping up to you at that point. But can you lift it? Like, how big are they going to get?
I've been working out, so I'm
So
going
they're
to
gonna
say yes.
keep growing.
They're gonna get-
indefinitely.
But at what we didn't discuss like at what rate.
Exactly.
He'd be
So-
like Mr. Potato Head at some point with his little skinny arms and big hands.
His
like,
big ass feet
I
that
don't
are just
know.
like popping out of his potato body.
These are all bad. Would you rather?
Yeah.
Yeah,
come
sorry,
on,
that was a good.
come on.
Okay, here's the next one. Would you rather not be able to open any closed doors, locked or unlocked, or not be able to close any open doors?
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
I'll go with keeping doors open because I see doors as opportunities. Yeah.
You're so philosophical.
I'm just letting you know, your house will be open all the time then. Like you
I'd have
can't
these
close that
huge
door.
hands to slap a bitch.
That's true.
If they walk in, they're not going to mess
Yeah,
with
no
me.
one's gonna like, hey, look at Josette's house. Let's go rob her. Nah, she's got the
she's
big ass
gonna-
hands.
Yeah, she's going to slap you around.
She's upstairs though. Oh, she can reach me from down up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I would go with open doors as well.
Yeah, just keep them
Yeah,
open.
keep them all open.
Yeah.
More to explore.
Ooh.
How are we
hilarious.
supposed to sell houses if there's
Yeah,
closed doors that we can't open?
sir,
Dude,
can you
straight
open
up.
this door for me? I mean, you have to
No.
keep
I'm
someone
sorry,
around
I
that's like,
can't. Yeah, I need to have somebody else from Redfin come do it, I guess. Like, no. We'll keep doors open.
keep doors open. I love that. That's so awesome. All right. Would you rather be famous when you're alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you are alive but famous after you die?
Famous
Famous-
as alive.
Are we not all trying to achieve fame in this moment alive?
I don't know. It depends on what your legacy. Like if you want your kids like to be like, that was my mom. That was my mom after, or that is, my mom is famous now.
Don't care about my legacy. I'll be dead, so I won't even
true.
know it's
Yeah.
happening.
Tupac
I
has
would go
something like
famous
that, yeah.
alive, forgotten dead.
Famous alive so long as it wasn't for porn, right?
I get you.
You know, if it's
Not
for
infamous.
good, it,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You
That
don't wanna be
reminds me of something Tupac said, I think.
What do you say? Are you quoting it?
All adore. It's the one thing worth dying for.
Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame.
Yes.
Yep.
We should hang out.
Yeah,
We should hang
100%.
out.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are just whipping through these. Some people have problems with them. That's good.
What do you
so,
mean?
we're
some people have
overachievers.
problems? I mean,
Yeah, you are
you're
overachievers.
dealing
You
with
guys-
realtors and they're want, so they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
big hands or big feet?
Too much. My brain's going to explode.
I don't know. I'll just take photos with my phone and post them on the MLS.
I'm blown away. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next one. Would you rather be born again in a totally different life or born again with all your knowledge you have now?
Ooh, that one.
That for sure.
That
Born
one.
again with all the knowledge I have now. Oh, man.
I'd crush it.
You'd crush it.
Fun.
Can you imagine being a teenager with all of this?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I would buy real estate. I would
Buy a
invest
lot of real
sooner.
estate.
A lot of real estate,
In
right?
2011, when everything was
Yes.
next to nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
who would
man.
want to be born again? Well, I guess there would be people
But like
that would.
born again, like in this time or in the past?
You're reading into this too
Yeah,
much,
no, wait.
Tony.
I need to know.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
hold on. Born again.
It's okay.
Is there an era you wish you were born in? I mean, that would be the
That
other.
would be
That would be an
fun.
interesting question.
Yeah. Would you be like totally a different life? Like, would
be
you? I
interesting.
mean, you guys love your life right now, but I'm saying like, would you be just
I'd be interested.
if you get
in,
to pick your life? You're saying like,
Like
if
a
you're like a
time era.
basketball player or you're like something else you like.
You
to
get to
do.
pick what you're gonna do.
I'm
too?
guessing. Yeah, it would fit.
If I'm talking
I mean, if you're
another
doing it,
era,
otherwise, all knowledge. Like you got to have at least a balance there. Because I would go back knowing everything I know now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think everybody would.
But would you change stuff?
Yes.
I think so.
But
Yes.
wealth, I mean, you would change like what your direction is there.
I
But
would
like your
change-
kiddos and like everything, that's kind of tough. Like the
wouldn't
steps
change
that
my
you,
husband.
the steps you make, could possibly change. It's the butterfly
you're
effect.
right.
It's the
Damn
butterfly
it.
effect.
It would change
Like,
everything.
it would change everything. Like all of a sudden you've invested in something and you're like, you're off to Aspen like all the time because you got property there.
Maybe
like
you don't
you're
meet
not
your husband.
You don't have your
No.
kiddos. Now I just F that whole question
Yeah,
up.
you just ruined my.
What a
Damn it.
buzzkill. I'm gonna need another drink now.
All right, we'll skip that question. I'm so sorry.
We
I
can't. We
ruined
just
it.
answered it.
What'd you get? You're gonna the knowledge.
Yeah.
Reborn with knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd stick with that.
And I'd find my husband because I would know where
Yeah.
he's looking.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
have
I
the
would like
knowledge.
stumble upon him like this rich, beautiful woman. Like, hey, buddy, are
I
you
own a
single?
lot of real estate everywhere. Would you like to be with me?
He is my soulmate. So we would.
So you would find each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life or always be surrounded by annoying people?
Oh, I know how he's going to answer this.
Yeah, Jared, go
For
ahead.
sure, alone.
Alone.
Same.
You'd rather be alone?
Annoying
Yeah,
people
annoying
is what you said.
people?
Annoying people.
I can't handle
the rest of your
annoying
life.
people. I just.
But
Would you
you
get
couldn't
used to
be
it?
you couldn't be around you'd be alone. You just said your soulmate. Like you can't be with your
That's
husband.
not annoying.
So you
No,
couldn't be
you'd
with
be
your
alone,
husband. If you had
alone.
annoying people around, you could still be with people that weren't annoying.
Nope, alone.
So either
Hold on.
alone or annoying people.
Yes, there's no two
Alone.
opposites.
Alone.
Then annoying people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Annoying
that's what I
people.
thought. You couldn't
Yeah.
be like alone.
You get used to it.
No.
Being
I
alone.
mean, I got used to you, so kind of.
Where's that? Jesus, come on.
Oh, do you have
Yeah.
a fart one on there?
I don't think I have art one.
Oh, Jesus, don't.
So appropriate.
All right, I got two more, and then we'll start the podcast. If that's okay with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, this is just the icebreaker.
This is just the
Yeah, we're
icebreaker. We
warming
haven't
up.
even. Yeah. What time are we on here? Okay.
Just getting warmed up.
Would you rather have everyone laugh at your jokes,
That.
but not find anyone else's jokes funny, or have no one laugh at your jokes, but you still find other jokes funny, other people's jokes funny?
That's tough. That's tough.
Wait, the
I
first
would-
one was.
Would you rather have everybody laugh at your jokes, but you find no one else funny?
That's how my life is now.
So you laugh at nobody else. You're just like, that's a good one.
Boring.
Yeah, sweet. Your hands are huge. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you rather okay.
Yeah.
Or like
I
not be
need
or not be
validation.
funny.
I would for sure want to be entertained and laugh at other people's jokes.
Yeah, me too. Like I would hate to like go to a comedian show. They're like, oh, let's go to this comedian, and then just be like,
This is stupid.
this is dumb. Like I'm so much
I am
funnier
And
than.
everyone would laugh at you.
And then everybody would be like, who's that guy? Get up on stage. That'd be you. Where's Josette?
Then you'd be famous while you were alive. All of this is kind of
This is
floating
all-
together.
yeah.
I'm just
Get
letting you know it's
I'd
full
walk
circle.
through the open door. I'd slap anybody who didn't laugh at my jokes.
I won't lie. These are all well thought out when I plan these.
Oh, you chose these?
Of
you
course.
Didn't, like, Google them?
Well, yeah.
I feel
okay,
like
good.
Google.
But you got to put them together. Like there's
Google says-
450 would you rather questions. I got to kind of put them together.
I like it.
Give me some.
I like
credit.
it.
Jeez. Okay. Last one. We'll move on to actually you guys. Okay. Would you rather never use social media sites, apps again, or never watch another movie or TV show? And this is amazing because now I know this one is probably the hardest.
Social media. I would not ever watch social media. between with those two.
true.
Yeah.
Apps or anything?
Nothing. I would take movies.
You can't. You have to stop
any day of
Reddit
the
then.
week.
You can't be on Reddit anymore.
No Reddit. It's all good. What's Reddit? Something is that?
Is he on Reddit all that? What?
No, I don't know. I just throwing an app out there that's like not a basic
How
app.
do you know about Reddit?
Instagram, you don't care.
He doesn't care.
I don't think.
So
I would care.
what TV shows are you watching?
I don't watch a ton of TV. I was watching that Jack Ryan one recently, which was pretty good. But
Yeah.
my God.
You watch movies?
Oh
and
yeah,
shows?
White Lotus. White Lotus was
Yeah,
great.
That was a good one.
That was a good.
By
good
golly,
one.
that second season.
So you'd also get rid of Instagram and
No,
no,
I would
no.
actually not. Well, because I don't like yes, I watch White Lotus and I'll watch some shows, but it takes a lot for me to like actually like it and get into it.
and be fully engaged.
Yes.
They have to catch me in the first 10 minutes.
My husband hates me because he'll be like, let's watch a movie, and he'll talk me into it. 30 seconds in, if I'm not hooked, forget it.
I tell you what,
I'm on my phone.
this is going to upset a lot of people. Sorry. Game of Thrones.
Never did it, never going
Everybody
to do it.
was
Too
like,
trendy.
watch Game of Thrones. And I was like, I couldn't get
Refused.
past the first 2 minutes. It was tough. And everybody was like, just watch the second episode. I'm like, then what's the
No,
point?
no.
Why are you sending me? They should have started with the second
I
episode.
did that
Yeah.
too. It took me like 3 years to start watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I started it
Once
and
you-
stopped.
3
Started it and
Yes.
stopped.
Once you
no,
start-
I started it and it would not finish. The first episode was weird.
It was
I couldn't
weird.
Get into it.
It was weird.
And then somebody said just watch 3, and I did, and then I was hooked.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna tell you
I
the one that
refuse.
really hooked me from like the first probably couple scenes, Dexter.
Dexter was.
Oh,
good.
I watched that.
That was a really good
Because
show.
the first scene was like going to a murder scene. I'm like, okay, what is this about?
They
And then it
hook
was
you
like,
quickly.
holy crap.
You
I'm
but
gonna
it got
spoil it
kind
for
of-
everybody,
It got
but
kind of like redundant.
It did
though.
get
Like,
redundant.
It was like, oh, you're gonna kill another bad guy and wrap his body in plastic, and
I feel like one season would have been sufficient
totally.
for Dexter, but
yeah, they kept going.
wait,
with
you
it.
didn't want to see it every season with new bad guys? And like, he had to,
Yeah.
oh, how is he going to kill this bad guy?
Well, then his sister, was it his sister? One of
Yeah,
those
she
girls
was
was
the-
so
yeah, yeah, the
annoying.
cop.
Stepsister.
So
It was
annoying.
it was
like,
his sister.
Adopted
Terrible
sister.
Adopted,
actress.
yeah,
Yes.
stepsister. That's a whole different
Yeah,
series.
I was watching something. Yeah.
We can't
No,
watch
never
that. We
mind.
can't talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the Icebreakers, guys. It's a great show.
fun.
right.
Yeah, we're all
Thank you
done.
for having us.
Yeah,
It
It's
so
a lot
much.
of fun. Are we out of here?
Well,
Jared
let,
wants another
It's like
drink.
a listing appointment.
well, let's get into the meat here.
I can bring you a drink. You want?
Yeah,
What do
you want anything?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you want?
Another
Could I have
tequila?
another one of these on the
have cash
rocks?
to
Are you
tip
having?
him?
It
What
was
is having?
next to
The Don,
I don't know
Don
what
something.
it was called. It was next to the Clase Azul. It was just to the
Casa
right
Azul?
of it.
It's a
It was
reposado.
next door to it.
Reposado? Okay, tequila.
Yeah, the brown tequila.
Well, thank you.
Dang, this is
Can I
full
smell
service.
it?
This is awesome. Can I get a water too? Is that okay?
Yeah, water would be great as well.
Just in case.
Dang.
fun.
Wait,
This is fun.
our audio just left. We're okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, it's still the show's still
I'll
going.
go do the noise, like the sound effects
On the
if I
rock.
need to.
Yeah,
Or I'll just be them. Wah, wah, wah.
You're doing great.
A couple of podcasts ago, it was coming to the end, and I'm like, I gotta pee. And he's talking. I feel so bad. We laughed about it later, but all I could think about was not
all-
peeing my pants. Like he was just full mid conversation. I was
That's
gonna
the
be
worst.
like, I was like, that's great. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I got up and left, and they kept the podcast going. So I'm like, hey, anything goes.
They don't even need
They don't
you.
even need you. AI took over.
It's true.
Who is
Do
your
the
favorite
chat
guest?
GPI.
Like, who's been your most interesting
I can't
interview
answer
thus far?
that.
It's-
I can't. I'll point it out later.
no,
Yeah.
no. I was just like actually curious because I don't connect with a lot of real estate agents.
Okay.
I don't know why. There are some that I do.
Yeah.
I think I think this industry is just a weird ass industry. Like
It
I just
attracts
think
weird
it's
people
so weird.
and-
Anybody can become a realtor, right? Like anybody can get licensed. So you
Yeah.
have this whole spectrum of people, and most of them, like Jared said,
They
they're
don't know what they're doing.
unremarkable.
Yeah.
Half of them don't know what they're doing. But then there's this whole like image that they have to create and sustain and feed into.
There's
so
like
then
a
they
phoniness about
Oh, and it's just, and everybody, it's a pissing contest, and everybody's swinging their dicks around, and I'm just like, I don't care. I
Right.
don't care how much real estate you sell. I really don't. I want to know you as a human, but like
Yeah.
that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's tough. I'll fully admit here, and I mean, we can cut it. We're not going to cut it, but when I first became the host, this has got to be like I was just telling you earlier. It's like my 20th episode or something like that. Like it's been fun. It's been great, but week in and week out, it's like I hear some of this just the same stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, what else can I talk about? And that's why I really enjoy this podcast.
Man, thank you.
I love this. That
smell it.
yeah, smell it.
it's because when I took over the podcast,
not January.
I was going off of somebody else's like format, and I was trying to stick to it. And then now that like I think I'm gonna tell you what. This is season 3. I've had like 3 guests already. You guys are the 3rd guest. All of them have been amazing.
That's great.
So I think
You're picking good people.
Well, yeah, and I feel like I'm finding my stride now. Is in like it's even after the episodes, everybody like I love the would you rather's and I love the finish the sentence. Everything in between is just like, well, not wah wah wah. It's like it's about you, and it's not like wah wah wah. It's more of like everybody kind of says the same thing, like,
Gotcha.
but
Totally.
I really enjoyed doing it this season because it's starting to feel more
More
comfortable.
real,
That's
more,
great.
more authentic.
More
like you're getting
authentic.
to know people.
Well, and you're finding your way
Yes.
into different conversations and stories, and
100%.
uncovers new things.
Yeah, like one we just talked about, it's just synergy. Like just, and I, at that point, it was really weird. It was last week and it was like, I needed her at that point. Like it was weird that it was set up for that date, even though we had it planned
Seemed
for
like
that date.
appropriate.
It was just like, I needed to hear it that week.
Yeah.
So I like to connect on a different level than just like business.
For sure.
Anybody can talk business
Right.
and like, I can't.
Well, and I think that's when realtors come into a room, it's like I said, everybody's sizing each other up.
100%.
Everybody's like, what did you do? What did you sell? And, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like when you go into like any other industry, like when you meet people, you don't typically talk like you. It's like you meet somebody who I don't know, who like my husband. He works at a casino. He's an AGM, but he like never is like, well, I'm an AGM at Barona Casino, and I've been there 19 years or 26 years. Like that doesn't. I don't know. That's not
Yeah.
like the front of the conversation. That comes up later as you're getting to know somebody. But I
Right.
feel like in real estate, it's like, who do you work for? Oh, cool. How was your year?
Yeah, how many deals
How
did
many
you close?
Yeah. Oh, did you make the top 100?
I think that's part of what attracted me to you. I've watched your social media before
That's
we became
it?
partners. That was it. All those deals you were closing back in 2014.
All 7 of them?
You had an authenticity about you, and it wasn't all real estate related. It was like, this is my life. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. But it attracted me to your social media, and then I wanted to know you more.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And that's the industry. That's what it should be.
That's how it is, and that's how she is with clients too. It's not just
Josette
BS
the
on,
realtor. It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm going to
Human
help
being.
you.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you sell your house. But
Or
Yeah.
if it's not about selling, it's like it's never about closing a deal with you. It's about
Right.
what do you need? What can I help you with? How can we maintain a relationship? Whether that's buying or selling a house today, maybe that's in 10 years. But I think you're really good
Yeah.
at that.
I think it's
Thanks,
treating everybody the same too.
Yeah.
Whether you are queen, king of the hill, like everybody's done like a lot. Everybody at this point has done a lot of production in this industry. But even like those new agents that come in, you got to treat them the same.
oh, for sure. Yeah,
100%. You can't be like, oh my God, what do you, and then just be like, you don't fucking know what you're doing. Like, no, you have to.
You have to have respect for everyone. human
respect for human beings.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple newer agents on our team. And I like the mentorship. I like teaching them, and it's almost like giving back, right? It's
Yeah.
like, I know when I first started, I struggled because I doubted myself and I knew more than I was giving myself credit for. But to be able to hand that down to somebody now who's in the process, learning and who's, getting their feet wet, it's like just giving them that safety net of like, no, you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Here's a couple shortcuts. Here's a couple hacks. Here's what you should be doing. It's just, I think that's the nice part of being a human.
So let's go back. Where did all this start? Let's start, Jared. You used to work in hospitality.
I did, yeah. It was a windy road to real estate, but I was in hospitality.
Are you from here, by the way?
No, I'm from Washington State.
Originally. It's hard to track you. You need to start posting more of like your.
Did you Google him and try to find? Yeah.
I tried as much. Both of you two. Like you don't put enough information on Facebook. Like, come
have a
on,
lot
your
of
birthday.
information.
God.
I just know your birthday's December 22nd. By the way.
What?
That's
Wow.
whatever.
Do you know my astrological sign? Or?
I do. I can read your personality right
All
now.
right,
You
all
already do.
right.
I have it up here. No, I won't do that to you.
Are you into zodiac signs?
No, but I like to see like the guests and see if if that matches what I've looked into. Because this is the first time we met, so it's kind of like your profile is your business card, is your
Interesting.
resume.
That's an interesting slap in the face.
So what'd you think of him? When you did it, what'd you think of him?
You didn't find very much. You just
No.
No, but you knew your birthday.
No. But I'm saying like usually everybody's on their Facebook and they have like where they're from. You just have, I live in San Diego. Like it's not like born in Washington and like for you it's like born and raised in San Diego. Like you're here all the time.
I'm a proud mother trucker over here.
Yeah.
You gotta represent.
All right, let's go back to
state.
Jared.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. I took this away. Washington, yeah.
Sorry to scratch you.
So now this is interesting. So this is all new information for me. I love it. So this is your Washington. You're
Washington. I came down for the sunshine. I hated the rain. It was
What?
awful.
You don't like the rain?
No, I came to San Diego with the intention to like go to school in San Diego, move east. I just thought my personality probably vibed with the East Coast.
So your family didn't move you down here. That was on
No,
your, like,
that
everybody's
was
still
on
up
me.
there and you just were like,
I
I'm
have
out.
family in Southern California, but nobody in.
But you were
in San
young when you
Diego.
came to
I
San
was.
Diego, right?
I moved here when I was 18.
Yeah, like right away. As soon as you can get out of the house,
Just
you're like,
as soon as I could, beeline south.
did you end up going to school here?
I did, and I didn't finish. Which
I
was
didn't
one of
either.
my-
You don't have to be-
my big embarrassments
You
of
should
my
be
life.
embarrassed.
Hey, if
for
you
not
went back,
finishing
if you went back in
because
life,
that's a
you
big
can,
deal.
you can,
Well, I ended up starting a family much earlier than I anticipated, and that
Okay.
kind of like that threw me on a road that ultimately ended up in real estate. So I was, working 2 jobs, working after the hotel business. I got into sales, selling websites to insurance agents.
That's
cold
incredible.
calling.
How fun was that?
100 dials a day or 7 hours of phone time. I mean, it was a really brutal.
Stick to the script.
There was a lot of scripts. It was an interesting introduction into sales, and I really enjoyed sales. But what I was selling, I wasn't necessarily really behind. Then an opportunity came up to work for a new home builder, and that was one that I jumped on in customer service, not in sales.
Yeah.
And after getting into that company, I transitioned into the sales department, and it was a really great experience. And then jumped into resale in 2009 when the sky was falling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. And your dad is a realtor.
My dad was
was
a
gonna
realtor.
say,
Realtor,
yeah.
yeah.
So
So you
you're
had a little bit of, was that like did you just fall into it because you're like,
It's weird because I never wanted to be my dad.
Yeah.
It was like terrifying. I don't want to be a real estate agent like my dad. I mean, but it happened, and he would agree if he was alive that I'm better than him. So
That's good. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. But you were also in like the worst part of the hospitality, food and
Food and beverage
direct or management is just like
it was horrible, and I was so excited to get a management job, salaried, making $28,000 a year.
Except
I was like,
you're working 100 hours a week.
exactly. I was sometimes sleeping in my office, so
oh my gosh.
it was rough.
So that was your journey.
That was mine.
Josette, the San Diego
Yours is
queen.
way more interesting.
Yeah, let's just.
Oh
You're
my
just.
God, mine's not.
I want to hear this. I kind of know a little bit.
So before this, I worked at a casino as a
2 casinos, correct? 2 different ones.
Yeah,
Verona
how do you know
and
that?
I go deep.
Dang, you really went deep.
Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Wow.
You said 1, but I wanted to correct you. You're
Yeah, he
2
does.
casinos.
No, I did. I
have the dates, too, if you wanna know.
I don't. I mean,
Just kidding.
Jeez.
so the first one I did valet. I didn't actually work in the casino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I went to blackjack school.
You went to blackjack school. How cool is
Listen
that?
to this, dude.
that?
Listen, and I didn't even freaking get hired in blackjack. There was this like political. There was this lady there that didn't like me. She would not hire me. She had it out for me.
Did you have too much personality?
I was young. I was like 18 years old and like vibrant, and she did not like me. So anyway, so then I went to Verona and I learned how to deal baccarat.
Okay.
So I
still don't know the
hired-
rules of that, but
Oh God, it's been so long.
I know.
couldn't even.
It's like natural.
Nine.
Yeah.
Natural nines are the best. Let me tell you. Oh. That's what you want to get.
Okay. Where's the dun
behind this.
Jeez.
There we go.
Way to
Kids,
go,
there
Tony.
we go.
There's a natural 8 too, which is just fine. But
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
tell you that natural
The natural nine
that's
is
what
a-
you want to
is a
get.
big winner.
Yes, it's a big
Big
winner.
winner.
Yes,
Winner.
the biggest. So I started at Verona.
How tall is your husband?
6'4".
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. And you met him at Verona.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So I started out as a baccarat dealer, then I went to blackjack dealer, then I went to table game supervisor, then I went into I specialize in card counting. So I could go into the high limit area as a table game supervisor and evaluate somebody's play
Yeah.
and determine whether or not they were counting cards.
You
if they
were reading people. Like you can't
Yes.
you can't
Crazy.
make this up. Like you were
No.
reading people. You were bred for both of you guys. I mean, like into this industry.
For sure.
Hospitality and then card readers. Just
Card reader.
card sharks.
It was fun. I mean, it was exciting, but I worked weekends, I worked nights, I worked holidays. I
Yeah.
had a child at that time, and I was like, I gotta get out of this, man. Like, there wasn't a future.
Right.
There was a future, but it was limited, right? And
Yeah.
I didn't want to have this kind of glass ceiling above me. And I wouldn't even call myself like an entrepreneur, but I do remember in that moment thinking like, okay, I could be a gym trainer. I could be a photographer. Like I have to do something where I have a flexible schedule. I have financial freedom. And somebody at the casino was like, you should get into real estate. You can sell 3 homes a year and you'll make just as much as you're making now. And I'm like, dude, that's 3 homes. Like that's easy. So then I went and got my license and quit.
Were you married? Did you get married at the time?
We weren't married when I got my license.
Okay.
We were like living together. We were together. But I do remember like I cashed out my 401k and I took a leap of faith. I was like, okay, I have X amount that's going to carry me over for the first year that I'm like trying to build my business. And I got fortunate because I think my first year I sold like 7 homes.
Yeah.
And
it's a really good first year.
That's a really good first year.
But I will say 2 of them were mobile homes.
Oh, okay, so 5 homes.
You're not picky.
Listen, I
do it all.
Humble beginnings, okay? Where's that? Can you put on that Drake song? Started from the bottom.
No, that's very interesting because you have to either there's a leap you have to take in this industry because I've heard it before, but it really got put in perspective is you're unemployed after every sale.
Oh,
exactly.
100%.
It's a scary transition.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
You have to be comfortable either with your finances where you're at and be like, I'm going to take this, or you cash out your 401k and just take that leap and just hope for the best.
And get ready for rejection after.
There it is.
Yep.
That's me, Josette, the mobile home home dealer.
Mobile home queen.
Yep, where are we at? We're in the mobile homes.
Hey. They were both in Lakeside.
What a surprise.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me the journey of you two getting together. Oh, not a husband-wife, by the way. No husband-wife. I didn't mention that from the beginning.
We're not attracted to each other.
Oh, you're not?
Can we put that out there? We're not.
He's not 6'4".
There's not even
natural
like
9.
well, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Jared?
It's a very familial connection we have. It's like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we met at Keller Williams. We actually worked out of the same office for a minute.
Does everybody start at Keller Williams? Because I feel like this is the journey that everybody
takes. It's actually a really good place to start. I didn't start there, but I went there after starting at Coldwell Banker, and it was amazing to see brand new agents, case in point, and the training that they offer is incredible.
That's a good plug. I mean, because it's not just you guys. I mean, I've had, like I said, agents in here all the time. It's always that's a good platform to start. Is it the support you get from them? Is it the?
I feel like it was the very like A to Z. This is how you're going to build your business, and these are the steps you're going to take.
And if you follow, you're going to succeed. Yeah. You know? And we actually
program.
It's crazy because it's like I don't know if you watch sports, but it's kind of like that's how it happens.
I became a Padres fan.
Like we've talked about this. But it's true. Padres used to be just kind of a franchise where they would get these good players, but you had, the Yankees buying up these. It was just whoever had the most dollars were buying you up after you were kind of started there. So you started at Keller Williams. That's kind of where I feel. Because the older agents that if you stay there long enough, it's just kind of like, okay, I've heard this before. Maybe it's time for me to move on. Does that make sense? Like they're training at the bottom level all the time.
For sure. You do have lifers there.
Yeah.
They drink the Kool-Aid. And no offense to all the Keller Williams agents out there. It's definitely
there
a culture.
There are people that crush it. Like it's absolutely, for some people it's a perfect fit.
Is that my phone? That was my phone. Sorry guys. I always keep it on.
And we have like people who come to us and say, hey, we want to get started in real estate. We tell them like
Keller Williams.
Go to Keller Williams.
100%. That's where my wife started.
Oh,
Same thing.
Is she there now? I just made a dig on.
No, Jesus. Okay.
Phew.
Babe, if you're still there, please. No, I'm just kidding.
Leave.
No, but I've heard that too. Like, hey, it was great when they started, but it's still more to the entry level real estate agents.
Yeah, and I think of I'm not going to say it.
No, you don't have to say it.
I'm not going to say it.
You'll say it. We can move on from there.
Yeah.
But so you went from there, and then you guys found each other.
Dinosaur.
You went
That's
to.
what I was going to say.
Dinosaur. I'm not gonna say it. Dinosaur. You twisted my arm. I'm gonna say it.
She just said it.
So you started. You met each other.
We met at Keller Williams. I had started at Coldwell Banker for years and then moved into Keller Williams. So it's not totally just for new agents.
No, I get it. Yeah, for sure.
Her and I met there. I went to Compass. I was brought over to Compass, and like all these people I'd worked with at Coldwell Banker had gone to Compass. People I really respect, and from other sales agents to the manager to the compliance person, whatever.
Yeah.
So I jumped over there and felt very comfortable, and then ran into Josette at a caravan, which
I did not want to be at.
Wait, was
You
the
don't
same
like
caravan
those.
I saw you?
Possibly. I don't
You
know.
don't like
didn't say
caravans?
why.
I know. I was starstruck.
hate
I was like,
caravans.
she was looking for somebody to attach to. Like, can I sit with you?
Oh, that was totally. It was like the first table I saw Jared. I was like, "Can I sit here?" He's like, "Yeah, come sit down." And then he was like, "Why aren't you at Keller or why aren't you at Compass?" And I was like, "They've never approached me. Like I'm a small fish. Like they don't want me." And
they not see your 2 mobile home sales?
I know.
so then Jared's like, "I'll talk. Like you got to talk to somebody." And
Yeah.
and I was at this point where I was with Keller Williams, and I was like very loyal to them. I was like very like entrenched in their culture. And then I was approached by somebody who had a boutique brokerage, and they were like, I really liked their marketing. It was very modern. I went with them. They got bought out by Coldwell Banker West. So then I kind of just fell into Coldwell Banker West, which is another great company. I'm a big fan of Peter and Yvonne. But it just felt like another Keller Williams to me. So I felt like I went from Keller Williams to boutique back to a Keller Williams-ish. And I was just like, this sucks. Like there was no, Compass would have been where I wanted to be, but I wasn't where I needed to be yet.
Yeah.
And then Jared.
I think I said that too. Like, this brand is totally like why are you not here? This is where you should be. And you said, yeah, totally. I want to be.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you got to take those steps though. Like you got to put in the work at the other places, and then
it was a good.
You find your fit.
Totally. That's. Yeah. I think it happened perfectly, right? And then we partnered up, and we really kind of just took a chance on each other. We didn't really know each other. It was more or less just like. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, it was like let's give this a little trial run. We'll partner up for a few months and see how it goes, and it was good.
So you're a partner. You're a team.
We're a team.
You're a team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we started out just partners, and then we've built out a team. But we complement each other really well.
Yeah.
Like his strengths are my weaknesses, and vice versa. Like I have a lot of respect for him.
And likewise,
he's
we fit together like a puzzle piece.
Like a puzzle piece.
It's pretty amazing.
How cute.
Now, do either of you have a certain responsibility? Does one manage the team more? Does one work with buyers? One work with sellers? Does it just kind of like
you'll shake your head, but she's definitely more like organized and in charge of like keeping our team operating and consistent with meetings and agendas and payroll, and like you're very into the nuts and bolts of owning and running a business. I like to be out and selling and
see where the day takes me.
See where the day takes me.
Well, that's really weird because you answer some of those questions differently. You'd rather be alone and you're out there doing this, and you know.
Jared's really good at breaking bread with people. Like his business has been built on lunch, coffees, dinners with people. Like that is his bread and butter. Whereas I'm like, it's late and I'm trying to eat healthy and I'm dry January. Like I'm boring. I'm the worst person 100%. To do that.
I can see that.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I was waiting. You just smelled the tequila. You're like, I don't like drinking. Let me just smell it once.
She's very disciplined.
But
she is disciplined.
It reminds me of all the times I blacked out on tequila, so I'm good. I'll never drink it.
It was that one smell that you just,
brought me back to high school.
Well, you guys crush it, by the way. Let's talk about social media. This is why I wanted you in here mainly. Let's just talk about this is why I was nervous. Because, for one, I usually go and swipe up to see when your first post was, because I'm always curious. Because
Did you get
in your
there?
40s? You're in your 40s.
Oh my God.
I'm just asking. I know.
My God. Where's my big hand?
I'm only saying it because you have 3 kids. You have one in high school. Like I have young. I don't know.
I'm in my late 20s, jerk
Oh,
off.
beautiful.
Oh
but
my
I'm
God.
saying,
Tell?
just
I'm
be honest with me. Be honest with me.
I honestly
Be honest with our viewers. No, I wasn't saying. I was basing it on.
Let's play.
Can we cut that?
Let's
Can we
play
cut?
Would you rather?
Can we cut that?
Would you rather get smacked in the face or get your car keyed?
Hey, we're all.
That guessing a woman's age is dirty business.
I didn't say late 40s. I said 40s. Jesus.
I'm not even in my 40s.
Are you not?
No, she's like 30.
Oh my God.
No, you're like what, like 32?
Are you 32? Tony over there trying to get some bonus points. Are you 32?
Thank you.
Are you 32?
No,
She's
I'm
like
not
32.
What's your age?
I'm not. I'm 37.
You're 37. Honestly,
I will be 38 next month.
Okay.
But I am not 40.
Let me just tell you.
Okay.
Let me just tell you. You have a kid. You have
3.
2 kids in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. My wife is also going to be 38, and our kid is only 12. So I was just basing it off of my experience of age. How old do you think I am?
Well, your wife's 38.
Yeah.
So you can't be any younger than her.
How
So I'm
you know
going to go
that?
39.
42.
Oh, okay.
See, I was trying to I
But
thought
that
we were
doesn't-
together.
No, that doesn't. You can't do that.
Anyways, I don't know where I was going with this conversation.
How old do I
Yeah,
look?
how old?
Damn it.
Let's play this.
45.
He's already
Oh
looked
my
into
God,
it.
how old are you?
He already knows my
No.
bio.
Yeah, he's like, no, you're 41.
4.
44? I was 45. I said it first, but
Still an
that's-
insult.
Okay, you
Not
should always go
letting us
lower.
go.
Still an insult.
Guys don't care about that stuff.
I don't.
The reason I say
Girls
this,
do.
let's go back. 38, 37, it doesn't matter, okay?
37.
37, 45,
38,
it doesn't matter.
37.
There's a time frame because we like the same stuff. So it's, I apologize, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll never do that again.
It's a tough
You know
backpedal.
what? Listen, I made the mistake
You
one
look
time.
good for 40s, by the way.
Thank you. There was a lady who was pregnant one time, and I was like 17 years old, and she had the baby, and I was like, "When are you having that baby?" She's like, She's like, "I had her 2 weeks ago," and I was like,
We
"Okay."
live and learn.
So you will never,
I'll never say
ever
it again.
assume a
I
woman's
assumed
age again.
because you don't put your birthday on there. I need a birthday and a date so I can be like,
Dude,
hey,
homie, I got stalkers.
do you
I
really?
have to.
Which
I'm not kidding. I have
I
had
feel like
some
I wish
weird,
I had one, but then she tells me stories and it's like,
yeah,
ooh,
I have
this is
some
scary.
crazy stuff happening. So I
Yeah.
have to like somebody was like, give us a new house tour. I just bought a
wow.
house and I was
No,
like,
no.
I can't now.
Yeah.
Can't.
That's creep.
Can't.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, she's only 35, guys. Leave her alone.
37. I was
I'm
going to
sorry.
wear my Pisces
I was going to
necklace.
say this because you've embraced technology, Instagram, stuff like that. It's hard because I still haven't done it. And that's what I was trying to get at. Like I tried to go all the way to your first post. I couldn't. It broke my phone. Like
Yeah.
the battery died. You have over 1,100 posts in Instagram.
Is that a lot? I don't know.
It seems like
Tony,
a
is
lot.
that a lot? Tony's a
Seems like a lot.
How many followers? You have?
When did you start?
Not, I only have
No,
like,
but when did you start?
you know, I do remember posting a picture of my daughter in this, it was at least 10 years ago because she was either in kindergarten or like preschool on Instagram,
Okay.
but on Facebook longer.
Facebook was,
Yeah,
first.
Facebook was first.
I got you.
6 minutes left.
No. 46 minutes left. No, that's how long we've been talking.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for that.
You're
That was
welcome.
very
It was for
random.
me.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
for you.
Oh,
Like, go
It's
ahead.
for him. It's also-
We didn't warn you. Sorry about that. He's going to do times and he's going to let me know to wrap it up.
oh
No,
okay.
no.
I thought he was just. Like,
I'm looking
doing,
at the time
like,
for
fun.
you too because we got to make sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
She can wait. Kids are not that important.
So you posted on her.
Oh, so so Facebook was first. And I don't know where this conversation is going, but I will say it's funny because people are like, "Oh, social media, how'd you get into it?" I started posting on Facebook and I remember just like it was fun for me. It was fun to like post stupid shit and I didn't
So
really
you
care.
fully embraced it.
I didn't care.
You
I
didn't
didn't care.
That
like,
goes to your authenticity, though, too.
Yeah.
It was all very real.
It was very
never
real,
with
and
a
it
purpose
wasn't
to
like-
sell, or
Right.
to, you know,
and at the
get
time, like
followers.
my daughter, she was like 3 years old and she'd say funny stuff and I would just post what things that she would say. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know, it was just like fun for me. And then when I got into real estate, I did an open house one time with another realtor from Keller Williams, and it was a vacant house in Del Cerro. And I was like, hey, do a little video of me. And so I just like did something stupid. And I was just like, hey guys, you know, like real dumb. And I walk down the stairs and then I fall. And she got it on video, but I like got back up and I was just like kind of rolling with it. And I posted that and it got like 1,100 views.
Yeah.
And that back then was like
Huge.
And I remember
Yeah.
like I would show it to my friends. They're like, you're just watching it over and over. I'm like, dude, I swear, like I don't know who's watching this.
Yeah.
Like I don't have 1,100 friends, but I think it was at that point I realized the power of social media. That was before I got on Instagram. Then I did another video on Facebook that was more like I set up my camera. I was at my daughter's desk. It was in her room. And I was like, hi, I'm a realtor and I have all these services behind me, blah, 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 blah. That one got like 1,200 views. And I was like, oh shit, this is fun. This is easy.
Yeah.
Like this is, so then I just kind of, once I knew people were watching and I also didn't give a shit, like I was like, this is.
It was for you. It was
like-
made for you.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like fun. And then it just, as time has gone on, with all the creativity tools and trends, this is a creative outlet for me.
Yeah.
It's not daunting. It's not a task.
You have a lot of fun with it, and it shows kind of in your content, too.
Yeah.
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 You only have 200 posts. But
I
just
do
kidding.
not have fun with it.
No.
Half of them posted by
not
our
my thing.
assistant.
Yeah, just to
Josette
collaborate.
is the one who's generally driving all those posts.
No, I'm saying though, it is. I don't know if it's harder for men. There's men out there that kill it.
Yeah,
But
sure.
True.
It's just not my thing.
It's not. Yeah,
It's daunting, right? It's a task for you.
It's a task for me.
It is a task. I will try as hard as I can. I'll do stuff, and then I'm like, what am I do with this
It
after
doesn't
this?
feel natural.
Even like recording voiceover the other day. I recorded and deleted and record for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. And Josette finally grabbed my phone, did it, and posted it.
And that's kind of
Right.
what it is. It's like nobody's looking at it like you are. People are probably watching 3 seconds and scrolling up. That's how how you said,
Right.
like, nobody's actually watching this.
Yeah.
You're saying I'm
Wait,
Shakes
what?
the nerves.
Wait, why are you, nobody's watching my
You
show?
made a dig on me.
I know, thank you. We're even. We're even about the
okay.
age thing now.
All
Nobody
right.
watches the show. No, it's okay.
I'm sure
I
your
get it.
mom does.
Ooh.
She does.
Wow.
Sure. 100%.
Questionable.
She's like, great show today.
Oh, she calls
does-
you.
She's my little
Hey, honey.
baby.
You know what? I don't think she watched your show.
That hurts, dude. I'm gonna make sure she does now.
Mom, did you watch my show?
I know. Just watch.
She's like, yes, darling. I know you have like that real
I
estate
will.
agent.
Hey, I will say my mom does comment if I do post something because I do love
That
the
is
creative outlet myself. I love doing this show. I don't know if you've seen some of the stuff I've starred in.
Some dance videos. He's pretty
Well,
good at
he
it.
makes me dance every time. I don't know
I
why.
don't make you dance.
No,
you,
you
dance
bring it up in
'cause
a
you
very
want.
awkward way, like, oh, he loves to dance, monkey, dance, and I'm like, okay, but he does. He is as much as he can make me dance. But anyways, I don't know where I was going with this, but I'll post
Your mom.
something. Yeah, I'll make some creative, and we'll do some
Yeah.
creative stuff, and then she'll be like, oh my god, you're so cute, you make me laugh, and I'm like, that's not for you. Like, I really don't care if you like it, unfortunately.
600 followers.
Yeah,
She's a good mom.
she is a good mom. She is
That's
a good mom who does that.
Yeah.
But I love that creative outlet, and you're blow my mind sometimes. Like
I appreciate that, but I just need to say, like, I am not. I think you're giving me a little too much credit because there are people out there with like 20, 40, 50,000 followers.
But
and
like
I'm
this industry, you said it's so. And again, look at this podcast. We talked about real estate. This much. It's very like if you get into a sitting situation like this, a podcast, we start talking real estate. It's like, but you're so authentic about it, and I mean that's what makes it so cool. It's you.
Thanks. Yeah, it is me.
It's both of you.
Well,
no,
yeah,
but
it
it
is
is.
like
But here,
really creative.
I can't even watch like listing stuff. Like people are just the same. Like
It's the same.
I'll be honest with you. I watch listing homes, like people doing the drones and everything. If the music is cool,
Same.
Right?
Same.
The
And
music
it
has to get me.
The music has to get me, and I honestly don't love when a video starts with the drone footage. You lost me.
yeah,
Like it needs to start. There needs to be something catchy, like within the first second. I don't care if it's a flash of something,
What is
Yeah.
it? What catches your attention?
even if it's the front door opening, opposed to the drone.
but it
You're
can't be
looking at-
too long at the front door. It's got to like
Exactly.
boom, boom. It's got to hit.
Yes.
It's got to
And
hit the right beat,
Yes.
the right
You know
time.
who's really good? Our videographer Sal.
Yeah.
With Yono Pro.
Give him a plug right now. No
Sal.
one's listening but
We
my mom.
got-
But hey, Sal.
Hey, what's your mom's name?
Diane.
Diane. Listen here.
In case you want to do any videos, Diane.
Yes.
No, go ahead. Give him a plug because that's great.
Oh yeah,
Like, I
Yono
just-
Pro Sal, he's awesome, and he understood what we were looking for and what we're talking about. So
Yeah.
we did a listing video over in Rolando, and he absolutely killed it with the editing because he went from like night to day, and the music was fire, and it was on beat, and it
Yeah.
was it was catchy, and it wasn't your like drone footage. Then you go to a realtor like, welcome to my listing at 1-2. It's like it was. He knew what he was doing. He
Yeah.
gave us the confidence. We killed it, and yeah, that's
Right.
Sorry,
Well, I
I
think-
just turned that around on me. I'm sorry.
No,
you were saying
no,
something that you
I
liked,
really,
and that
that's
was
great.
My plug.
It's all about you. I mean, this whole podcast is about you guys, but nothing to say against you too. You drag him along, but you are fantastic as well.
But she's
I
like
have
the
to
creative
say,
concept
no,
behind
that's a lie.
it.
No, that's a lie. He writes the scripts.
I write it after you come up with the idea.
But
that's-
it
it's perfect.
takes two, honest to God, because you have a vision,
Yes.
and you're like, I want to do it here. This is what I want to do. Like the Lake Murray one. That's hilarious. Like
that
I'm
was
not
fun.
like
That
that.
was really fun.
That's what makes me laugh. Like you're fully in a suit, like doing like this.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the ducks are like. So that catches me. I don't want to keep watching. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm saying. I mean, it made me stick
Well-
around. But it also as a consumer, I'm going, okay, like this neighborhood is freaking cool. Like
Right.
you have Lake Murray. it's not the whole house that's making it cool. It's the neighborhood and what these people are putting into, like what else there is around you.
I think the
For
first
sure.
like out of the box video we did was probably the one at Mount Merritt, and there was this house
Yeah.
that was a total fixer. Like this was
But a very
investor special,
mid-century
right?
classic. It was so like it was so stylistic and architecturally it was just like beautiful.
Yeah.
So Josette was like, we can make this, we can spin this. It doesn't have to be a fixer. It doesn't have to be an investor special. This could be an unspoiled work of art. And we could do a thing where we like time travel back into the 50s
That's
and
cool.
experience it together, right?
Yeah.
And that was the first time we did something, I think, really outside of the box.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. Like,
And it was-
Now, did it sell
blast-
to an investor still?
No,
No.
it's
It sold
this
to
is even
somebody-
crazier.
So we made a YouTube video. We blasted it, right? We casted a wide net to like Bay Area. We ended up with a Bay Area young female buyer who owned her own business. She wanted something that was mid-century unspoiled.
And she did not
And
know about El Cajon as an option. She was looking in San Diego with her agent, but this caught her feed in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And she went to look at it and was like, that's it. I'm in love. I want it. And she paid $60,000 more than
She
our
was
next
like
highest offer.
one of 18 offers, and she was the highest offer, like
By
best
far.
terms, and she closed it. But you have to watch the video. It's
I
very
will.
creative. It is
Yeah.
long, but it's awesome.
We got some really great photography out of that too. And it was like, it
We were
was
dressed in,
totally,
like,
I Love
60s,
Lucy,
50s, like, I mean,
yeah, fedoras,
pinup
and she's
girl.
in a polka dot skirt. yeah.
Yeah.
And the pinup thing. It was really
it was fun.
When you create these things, it's all about the fun. When you stop having fun, that's not a video you post.
And we've actually
Right?
done a few videos where like we didn't put as much thought into it, where we're like, okay, let's just do something creative outside of the box. It's different, not a regular listing video. And I don't want to say it was a flop, but it was like, you can tell our effort was not
Right.
as much. Like we have to really plan it out, and it has to feel right for it to actually like hit.
Yeah. There's some videos we do, and afterwards I'm just like, I wish I would have done this. I wish we would have done this.
Yeah.
If we had more time, I would have planned it a little bit differently. And
Totally.
you learn from that.
Yeah.
But you have to also put yourself out there. And that's why I love you guys, because you also don't just post the good stuff. You post the bloopers.
The blooper
and
reels.
the bloopers you'll watch
Yes.
from start to finish,
Those are
because
the
you're
most
like,
interesting ones to watch.
yeah, just like this show. You want to be natural, organic.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's tough to create this content, and I'm going to show you why. Like, how many takes do you do? Like, how long it,
Well, and as
the
a
curse words I
consumer,
throw in there.
too, I feel like I try to also remind myself what a consumer's watching, right?
Yeah.
I like watching bloopers. I like comedy. I like seeing
too.
people in the raw. Like I'll watch
Wait.
those all day long.
You like people making you laugh then?
I do.
Well, I don't know. Then we have to go back and
but
switch
if
that answer
they're
up.
annoying,
Well, I'd say
Full
with the
circle,
blooper
full
reel,
circle.
also, like, we could also give another plug to Jeff Dillow, our videographer,
Absolutely.
who is so collaborative with our early videos. This videographer was amazing at being a director, at saying, okay, here's what I think we could do. Try this, try that. And it totally like elevated everything we were doing.
Yeah. So would you give the advice to somebody? So social media free, you post all this, it's all free. It's all your business card and your, free advertisement. But you put what you get into paying for your marketing team, your videographer, stuff like that. Would you agree? Like, would you want to pay for that?
Absolutely.
Like, have good people there.
absolutely.
You get what you pay for, kind of
Like,
goes
it's kind of
across
like,
the board.
yeah, exactly. So you stop kind of doing the
Can I just-
traditional like
hold on.
farming. No, go ahead.
So to speak to this, we try to. Okay, I love Jared.
man, this
Listen,
is-
I love
okay.
Jared. He's very,
Go
he's
ahead.
Try to
very
edit it.
gullible. No, listen, he's very
Okay.
gullible. So we get spammed with emails and text people like from photographers and videographers all the time that are like,
I bet.
hey, for $199, we'll get you a video and photos. He got some random ass email. He hit this, so then he used this guy. He's like, hey, we're gonna use this for our listing.
They
He's
caught you?
he's
They got you.
Yes, he's only $400. He's gonna do everything, and I was like, dude, I don't think we should. And he's like, we're gonna do it. I'm like, okay. So we do it. We get the video back. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like
Not so bad.
in comparison to our
Right,
other stuff.
compared-
like,
yeah.
This was the lowest price listing we probably had in the last 5 years, though. Just saying.
And it was gonna. We knew it was gonna like. It didn't
It was
need a
gonna
whole lot
sell,
of
but-
marketing. It was a pretty straightforward like condo, but I remember just
It
thinking
was
like,
pretty bad.
nah,
A
we get
lot
what
of
you-
little details, and it was interesting to look at it afterwards. To your point, like the details matter. The devil's in the details.
Right.
Like the lockbox was wide open on the exterior shot of the door, where like any normal videographer would
be like, hey, we gotta close that.
Like,
Yeah.
Or the music
They
was like
noticed
way
things.
too loud when we were talking. So like the music never went down while we were doing voiceover. It was just like loud over loud, and it was
terrible.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
So again,
really
that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, there is a lot of people that do what they do out there, but put your money where you need to, and that's a good expense to have. Would you agree? Like, for somebody coming up, and
I would say
Totally.
with any of our listings, we're probably spending $2,000 to $2,500 on our video, photo, drone, 3D walkthrough, marketing, like everything.
Yeah, the social. Yeah,
it's expensive
platform,
and that's why it kills us to see someone who clearly took pictures on their iPhone.
I can't.
And you're just like, why?
Those are the same agents that answer the phone, hello, and you have to go, oh, is this?
Yeah, is this so
Mary
and so?
Smith? Is this your listing?
Yeah.
It's like,
what do you
it's
want?
been on the market for 90 days, and you have 4 pictures with your cell phone. Are there tenants in there? No, it's vacant.
There's dishes piled up in the sink. What?
Yeah,
That's what she could take right there. But no, that's so you would advise to
absolutely. You have to invest. It's a
get the right
reinvestment
team.
in
It
yourself,
is.
and it will show.
if you're building a brand, you need good people around you.
Yeah.
And I mean, aside from that, we're trying to get as much as we can for our clients, right? Trying to crush any record and make sales where we can then advertise to every neighbor. Like, look, we got more than anybody else.
Yeah.
But it's also just about doing like our very best. So
and showing the seller. I mean, you guys know homes in San Diego are going to sell, right? With
Yes.
probably minimal effort.
Yeah.
But we truly believe that our marketing efforts yield a higher sales price, hands down. We could do the math and try to figure it out, but we know we're bringing in more people through the door for open houses. We're bringing in more offers. We're getting a higher sales price.
Yeah.
And almost always we will get agents who say, my client watched your video. I watched your video. So funny.
Yeah.
Like it's like almost every
it does
transaction.
hook people.
It definitely does hook people. And then do you get referrals off your videos and stuff? Like, do you have people? I mean, you have stalkers, but other than the stalkers, they
They don't even buy real estate.
It's really, I know, really.
damn it,
lame.
stalkers,
They
get
live
out there and start buying.
They live down by the river in the woods.
Yeah.
It's really tough to quantify, all of who's coming from
Who's
where.
coming.
But it's when you look at somebody that like Josette hasn't talked to in 15 years, and all of a sudden they're reaching out
They're
and
ready
they're
to
like,
buy.
I like all your videos. Help me. It seems pretty.
It's engagement.
Apparent.
Now, do you spend more time creating the content, or do you spend more time, do you think, like conversing with people, like answering? Do you answer, like people are obviously responding and commenting on your posts. Who does the responding?
Oh,
do you have somebody
we
that
manage our own social media accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
do you
I'd say
find
from my perspective, the content takes a lot more time because nobody engages with me.
Oh, that's
Probably because
not
they don't
true.
respond. No, I'm
That's
just
not
kidding.
true.
start responding? It's social media. I'm the
Yeah.
same way. Tony will tell me this every day. He's like, start commenting, start doing stuff. They're like, that's how you get the
is.
follower stuff. So do you spend
She's
a lot
so
of the
much better
time?
at that.
Yeah.
I don't spend a lot of time. Like Instagram is like my baby.
Yeah.
I have TikTok. I have YouTube. YouTube has actually been fun lately. I've been posting shorts and they've been getting like 1,200 views, like just at random. So that's kind of fun to like play with. But I don't spend enough time on the other platforms to engage to get the same responses I get on Instagram, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. I think on TikTok I have like 800 followers, but I am literally just posting what I post on Instagram to TikTok, and then I'm exiting the app. So I'm not engaging with people the same way.
Got it.
But it takes more time for me to create content. Especially I get these like wild hairs and these like funny ideas, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. And then I'll film in like my living room, and I'll obsess over it. I did one that I thought was so funny that nobody did.
Did you post it?
Nobody liked it?
No, not. I thought it was gonna be a banger, and it wasn't. It
Oh,
was
I hate those when you're like, by the
I thought
way,
it was so funny.
by the way, last episode, if we can go back, she said banger. So now I'm thinking, hey, you're my age. Like I said banger the other day, and they're like, kids don't say bangers these days. And I was like, I swear,
This for
I swear people are saying bangers. Did I not, Tony?
Yeah,
On
you
the
did.
thank you. And she was so adamant about it. They're like, no, my teenager doesn't say that. I'm like, dang it.
No, my teenager would not say banger.
But I'm glad. Hey, high five.
I don't know if we're there
40s.
yet.
I'm just kidding. I'm giving you a hug after this. Damn it. Sorry about that. Go back. You thought it was a banger.
You keep bringing it up, buddy.
It failed. I'm trying. It's
Just
still in my
let it
head.
die.
hard.
I'm like, how do I get
Let
back
it
to this?
die, all
Okay, I'm
right?
gonna
I
let
wanna
it die.
see
Smartest thing to
sweat.
do. Just
I'm
I
let
wanna
it die.
see,
It's getting close. I'm turning red.
Down his
It's not the
face.
liquor. So you thought it was a banger. It failed. Does it hurt
didn't
your soul?
Fail. It didn't fail. It just wasn't as exciting. Like there wasn't as much engagement as I thought there was going to be. But I think people have a shorter attention span on Instagram
It's
now.
getting shorter.
shorter. Like,
Shorter.
It's like half a second.
Yeah.
If you're not interesting. So this was a real estate alphabet. Like I was a teacher and I was teaching kids
I
the
like
real
that
estate
one.
alphabet.
That was fun.
And then I got really pissed at them because they weren't saying the right words.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. You thought it was funny?
Yeah, I thought
Thank
it was
you.
funny. I thought it.
Thank
Hey,
you.
appraiser, obviously, not Apple. Like it was. It
Idiot.
was really funny. Yeah, dummy. B broker, right?
Yeah, it was
fun.
so fun.
C caravan.
Yeah. Yeah, was
Let's
it
do it all.
caravan?
Let's
Yeah.
Yeah,
see if
yeah.
we can
Just let's take. Yeah, let's
maybe
just
we should do a game.
How long was the
segment
video?
here.
How long was the video?
I don't. It wasn't that long.
119 minutes.
No.
Whole alphabet.
No. Let's
Every
see.
kid answered.
It's always under a minute. Like that's always my goal is keep it under a minute.
Yeah.
Much like you. Or
That's 100% my goal every time.
I am
long
so
is-
mad about your comments.
Sweet. Just roast the host.
Okay, so it's
So for all you stalkers out there, you can find Josette. Go ahead. I'll give you her address right now.
you know what my favorite thing.
I'm
to
not
do
a natural
is
9,
as well?
okay? I'm not a natural
shoot.
9.
I figured
Jesus.
this. I figured
It's coming out.
So my favorite thing to do as well, like totally shameless. I
Can
don't care.
unfollow you right now?
Yeah, go
ahead.
for it.
Oh,
Try
no,
it.
I'm not going to unfollow you.
Do you guys know the broke agent? I tag him in all my shit,
Do you really?
and I ask him to be a collaborator. He's never accepted.
No.
Yeah, but I've
so
met him
funny.
before. He's so funny. Like I know he knows who I am. I think he thinks I'm a weirdo, which is fine. But
He's like, he's in a podcast right now going, I got this stalker.
totally.
Keeps trying to get me on a freaking
Always sending me the collaboration.
100%.
Yeah, he's talking about you, but
Oh,
not in a
yeah.
good way.
But,
But
you
I guess
know-
every publicity
Yeah,
is good
you
publicity,
gotta
right?
shoot my shot. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll watch your
One day he'll
episode.
press OK and just
Yeah,
we
that's all you need is just
collaborate.
the one
that's
time.
it. And then that's it. And
That's
then I'll
it.
be famous.
Yeah.
And then
You're already
I'll have my
famous.
big
You are famous.
And then
you
you
made my
can be on
hands
another
sweat
podcast
earlier, you know?
and like the host is gonna tell you, oh, you look like in your 20s, you know?
Yeah,
Thank
it'll
you.
be a good
Yeah,
podcast. You're like, hey,
that'll be the good
hey,
podcast.
but then she'll
I
be
invite
like,
you to
hey,
that
this
one.
one
Yeah,
guy in this
yeah.
podcast
Yeah,
said
thank
I
you.
was
Thank
old.
you.
Welcome, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
We'll vibe out right
40s.
before, and you know,
Hey.
and then after.
Yeah.
At least I'll be remembered. That's all I wanted. Remember, I want the fame
that's-
afterwards,
yeah.
and that's me.
Oh, so you use
yeah.
that kind of marketing.
Yeah, that's marketing. No publicity is bad publicity, I guess.
That's true. Yeah,
So
it's like
yeah, I'd be
if
like,
I had-
hey, this guy called me 40, and I'm like, say my name. Come on, Josette, just say my name. Tell him what's the
Forget
What's Next
quesadilla,
podcast.
I don't know.
Quesadilla.
I don't
Quesadilla, there you
know,
go.
Something.
I haven't heard that one before. Sweet.
So good.
So good. Original.
So original.
Okay, we got to wrap this shit up.
Wait,
so
are we
may I
on
ask,
the
what
wrap?
is your-
Oh, go ahead.
What is your last name? What?
Quesada.
I know, but like, what is it?
German.
Is it German?
No, it's
No,
I'm
it's
Mexican.
Hispanic.
I'm Hispanic.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, migrated from Nogales, Mexico to
Okay.
not me.
I like you
personally,
say
but-
Nogales.
Nogales, Mexico, with my
Chicago.
quesadilla. My dad, no,
Do you speak Spanish?
not a lick of it.
Oh my God, you are a
Unfortunately.
shame.
I know. I am.
What a shame. I bet your mom Diane
My mom Diane is
Is-
white,
is.
and she's okay with me not speaking Spanish. Okay, thanks, mom. I love you too.
What a
my
shame.
I'm glad you're watching,
You
mom.
guys should go to like On the Border and like order some quesadillas.
No, that's
and-
On the Border is my favorite restaurant.
Oh my
Nachos.
God,
It's the
I'm
best
leaving.
Mexican.
I'm leaving.
No, I moved to Dallas for a year, and I can't tell you, like, I grew up in Tucson, Arizona. I'm telling you, I was right by the border, same as like San Diego, by the border of TJ. We have great Mexican food,
Yeah.
Here.
right?
Yes.
Here and in Tucson. Tucson's
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's
Tucson?
great Mexican food. Dallas.
Is it
Thank you.
Tex-Mex?
No, Dallas is Tex-Mex. And so when I got
Yeah.
there and I was all, oh, I'll try this
Tex-Mex,
Tex-Mex.
not-
I'm like,
No.
what are these flavors? Like,
Terrible.
who came up with this?
Yeah.
It is awful.
I was just in Dallas the weekend. so
Right?
yeah, it was like,
It's terrible.
Fuck's this, bro?
Yeah, you can't, no, don't mix this with this. What are you
Throw
doing?
the burrito back
I was
in.
like, this is offending my culture.
To me, they were like, okay, white guy, like, you eat your motherfucking Tex-Mex. There you go. Yeah, shut your mouth.
Eat your Mexi pizza.
Yeah. Do you like that right there with the little beef and the little tortillas together? Yeah,
Side
that's
with
me.
beans.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I was just curious.
That
'Cause
I'm
I should have known.
Hispanic.
I feel stupid because like duh.
I mean, don't I look Hispanic?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. But do I look Portuguese? I'm not.
Do a little bit.
I thought I was. It's really embarrassing. I was told that I was. I was told I was Portuguese, and Mexican and white, of course, whatever. So then my daughter, we go on a vacation to Hawaii. She gets stung by a Portuguese man-o-war, which is like a jellyfish, right? So she
I thought you
comes-
said man for a second.
Yeah.
Man-o-war.
Man-o-war.
Okay.
Man-o-war,
Yeah.
not just stung by a man. Okay.
A Portuguese man.
She comes out, she's freaking out. We're right next to the Ritz-Carlton. I go to the Ritz-Carlton carrying her through this bar. She's screaming, crying. She's
This
in
isn't
pain.
something that you pee on.
This is something you pee
Oh,
on.
you do? Okay.
I didn't want to. So then they're like, we're going to call the
It's
paramedics.
my child's in pain. I'm not peeing on it.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you don't seem
I'm
like
on
the type.
vacation.
Find me a natural 9 somewhere.
Yeah, I've had too much tequila. Okay, you don't want this.
I
P.
swear to God, I had to drop my the best Bloody Mary I've ever had in my entire life. I had to drop it, and I'm so pissed about it. So
Still to this day.
Have kids, they say. So then we go. I find the EMTs. They're like, "Hey, we could call the fire department." I was like, "Yeah, we should. We should call the fire department." So the fire department comes down. I'm in my bathing suit. My husband's
They
behind
pee
me.
on you.
Oh, I wish they did.
Okay.
So there was like a flock of beautiful men from Hawaii, right?
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, she got stung by a Portuguese man-o-war." And my dumbass, I don't know what was wrong with me. I'm like, "I'm Portuguese."
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And my husband's like, "No, you're not." And I'm just like, my poor child is like in pain, screaming.
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like
You're
in my
flirting.
bathing suit, like, "I'm
Hey.
Portuguese."
With a wink.
Where's my Bloody Mary?
Embarrassing. Oh my God, I'm a horrible person.
No, you're the best mom ever.
I don't know. I question myself. So sorry that I got a little rant right there.
Yeah, where were we going with that? I don't know.
It was fun.
That was fun. Took
little-
you guys on a little journey.
Well, how long have we been going? 70 minutes. Oh my God, your daughter's got to go somewhere.
She's
but
fine.
can we finish? This?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna finish. I love everything that you guys are doing, by the way.
Thanks.
If you haven't seen these two, get out there and see them. You want to plug yourself real quick?
Everyone should watch the Between Two Ferns
Okay.
parody.
Well,
It is
it's kind
true.
of. I mean, I tried to recreate this.
I
with
liked
the-
it
You did a
too.
good
I can
job.
tell that's what you were after.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Now, this isn't the same setup every podcast. Wait, what's the gym look?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
It's like a, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it again?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
a good one. Yeah. He does acting, by the way. He's
Do
an
you
actor.
really?
This
Yeah,
is for
he
different
does.
podcasts.
Oh,
Is
okay,
she
this
just
is after
doing what
hours.
I do to you?
What?
Is she just doing to him what I usually do to you?
Just
Like
you
you're
usually do?
dancing
Rolling
and
of
just
the
like
eyes.
throw you like and you like.
yeah, no, yeah, he acts. Go ahead, act now. Yeah, show him that acting. Yeah, yeah. Ah,
Can we do the sentence thing? Can we just jump to the next game show?
next game show.
Yeah, I felt like I was telling Josette when we were going to do this. It's like a game show. They have all these different
Fun,
games that we're
yeah.
going to play.
Yeah, right. It's just
This is
hey, it just
exciting.
do we even talk about real estate? Okay, here we go. Let's
think
finish the
so.
sentence. Let's finish
Okay,
this.
yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
This one.
Okay, this is easy. These are easy ones. No wrong answers. I can't believe I actually blank when I was younger. I mean, keep it clean.
Oh,
at least.
okay.
Keep it clean. She's like,
This was.
a-
I mean, this is tough for you because you're so young already.
Oh
that,
my God.
Like, it could be yesterday.
Backpedaling.
It
You
could be.
gotta-
It could
you
be
are not-
yesterday.
This is good.
This could be good.
Can we pass? Can we go to another one?
You can't
Yeah.
pass this one. This one's a good one. Like, think of anything. Like, what did you do when you're younger and you're like, damn, I got away with that? Or
I have one.
you have one. Go for it.
I was just telling somebody this story, and I'm very ashamed of it. And I feel like the more I talk about it, the
sounds
less ashamed I'll
Less
be.
usually, this is going to be a good one.
So in 7th grade, we had a substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Very nice lady came in, and I thought it would be funny to throw something at her while her back was turned to
Oh,
us.
that's sweet.
Always a good
That's
idea.
a good person.
So I
right there.
did. And she turned around, and I remember like I was like expecting her to like get crazy. She turns around and she goes, "I have raised all my children to respect adults and respect other people. Not one of my children would ever do this." And I just like got really small, and like I remember I couldn't swallow. And it was like the worst. It was like the worst thing she could have said to me. Like
Yeah.
I felt this big.
She wasn't like, who was that? You
No.
would have felt like,
Oh
way
yeah,
better.
because then I would have been like, funny guys, right? Like, no, she totally made me feel like, and she wasn't talking to me. She was just like, she didn't know who did it, but she made sure that.
she hit you with
Okay,
disappointment.
so with all of that,
Yes.
Disappointed.
finish this. Like, how does this tiny
I can't
sentence say it?
believe I threw something at a substitute teacher.
Poor old lady. She was probably in her 30s.
She, well, you know, it's over.
It's over.
Over.
That's a good one,
He
though.
swears he's gonna get a hug.
I'm so getting a hug after this.
That's not happening.
Oh, I'm getting such a big hug.
I'm passing on this.
You're going to pass on this? What? You didn't do anything? Come
I don't have
on.
anything.
You don't have
I had
anything
nothing.
weird?
It didn't come up.
Well, they don't get easier from here. I know this is weird, but I really like to blank.
Wait,
know
does
this
it
is-
say? I know this is weird. That's
I
the
know
first-
this is weird, but I really like to.
God.
You wanted this. You were like, let's do the quiz. Let's do the game show.
It's just because I have to go to the bathroom really bad.
Oh, no. We'll make this quick.
I know this is weird, but I really...
Give an example, Levi.
Come on.
Okay, I know this is weird. I collect Pez.
You're weird.
That's a
so
weird. That
No,
is
you know what's
so
weird? He likes to
weird.
watch TikToks of people
Popping
up.
Okay, I wasn't gonna do that one.
You do that?
I go deep. Like
Bro.
it's gross. It's not a fetish, but like I start with
It's
one.
a satisfaction.
It's the
thing,
satisfaction. I see it. I'm like, not just the pimples. Like I want to see those big
Right? Oh my
ones
god!
cut
like
open
the
and
toothpaste, I can't do that.
Where they go,
That's,
"Oh
no,
my
that is- I can't.
That's gross.
and then I
can't.
find myself going one more.
And then he sends us. And
Okay,
Bro.
I'm not the only one, but it goes one more. Okay, I'm done with it. Okay, what's the next one? How can
No,
it
but
get
this is
bigger?
gross.
Yeah, no, it's a deep rabbit hole. So that's
Sounds
weird. So go
horrible.
ahead. It is horrible. I'm gonna send them to you
I
guys.
don't know if I have anything
Weirder than that?
weird.
I know, especially with that as an example. I have nothing even close.
God, what do I do? I mean, I've been cold plunging lately.
Oh, I've been wanting to touch on that. So tell me about your little health kick here. What are you doing? That's not weird. A lot of people are doing it right now.
I know it's trendy, but I think I started it.
100%.
You did. You started.
100%. Nobody ever got into cold
I've
water.
never heard of that.
I've
Ever.
never, ever heard of anybody getting cold
Wim
I
water.
was
Hof
like,
started
one day,
after you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. And
Is it working? I mean, you do look beautiful today. It's like it's like
42.
what is it? What's the ice like cryotherapy or what is
Yeah,
it?
I
Where
do
it's
that.
like no, but it's reverse. I can see it. It's reversing. It's like you're almost
22.
freezing your body. Like
Yeah, I'm like
tightening.
the cells are yeah.
no, is it working though? Seriously,
I don't know what working is because I think there's different people have different objectives.
do you enjoy it?
I do. I'm like
Okay.
weird. Maybe that's weird.
That is
I'm weird
weird.
that I like the pain of it. I like the discomfort.
Okay, because I tried to
it's
do it
like
the other
how
day.
I work out. Like I
I'll be
told my
honest with
trainer,
you.
I'm like, can you kill me today? And she's like, you're asking for it, and I'll be complaining. And she's like, you asked for it. I'm like, I know. Give me more.
After you did the cold plunge thing and I watched that video, I went to my spa. We did the hot spa, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see, because she was like, meditate, just breathe it out, da 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 da, sit in there and just enjoy like life. And I turn on, and there's showers at this place too, and I just turned it on. I'm like, I'm not gonna let it heat up. I'm gonna go right into it. It was ice cold, and I was probably at 110 degrees at that point because I was in a spa, so it was even worse. And
it is worse. You did
you
did it backwards.
Miserable. Where I was like,
Skin
I was
tingle
like,
though?
Josette,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I was
and
like,
cold-
Josette, if she can do it, I can do
just
it. And I
breathe,
couldn't,
a big breath.
breathe, big breath. And I'm all, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. It was the worst experience ever. So cold plunge before you get in the heat. I guess I did it reverse. So
Well, and also cold showers aren't the same because they're chaotic. Like you have cold
You're right.
water, like hitting
You're right.
you, and you're trying to like.
well,
catch
it was
your
like the
breath, but you
chest. I was
also-
like, okay, now I gotta go to my back. And I went to my back. I'm all, yeah.
the worst.
No, I was
So-
not a natural 9 at that point. Not even close.
I was gonna share something, but I'm not going
Yeah.
share it.
to. No, I can't.
You're
Yeah.
about
No,
to
I can't.
anyways.
You can
can't.
roast on me later. Anything weird? You're just a normal, like not a crazy
I have to
guy.
go to the bathroom so bad.
Go
I
to the-
can't think of anything.
You need to go to the restroom. Go to the restroom.
Can I go?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Go.
I was trying to
It's
hang
by
out.
the elevator. No, I know.
I'm gonna run.
We'll
Run.
chat.
You guys keep going.
I'm gonna find out more about this natural health stuff here.
Okay.
So what else are you doing?
Oh.
You're not just doing the cold plunge. It's a whole month
I
of.
just posted. Do you want to watch my most recent reel?
Sure.
yeah.
No, what'd
Later?
you do? You worked out with the NWA shirt on,
Yeah.
the dumbbells.
That's what you saw.
That's what I
Anyway,
saw.
Yeah.
What do you
Well, I was trying
saw?
to look for music for
Gotta
you.
keep it real.
What do you
Keep
saw?
it real. The NWA shirt. She was working out. She's like, "Oh, I got a kettlebell that's bigger than me."
Well, I think it was 70 pounds, and I remember I told my trainer, I'm like, I can't do this, and she's
Yeah.
like, yes, you can, and she's like, don't drop the baby, and as soon as she said that, I was like, shit, and I was like, I can't
You
drop the
you
baby.
clenched
Yeah,
up, like
can't
you weren't
drop
dropping
the baby. Yeah.
Is that psychological stuff?
What is
yeah.
it?
Was that like
Psychology.
It
psychological
was.
stuff?
Yeah,
okay.
for sure was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would never drop my kids.
No,
Unless I was drunk, right? Like
Unless she got
So
stung
it's
by
faded.
a Portuguese man, whatever.
Portuguese.
Man.
Portuguese.
Portuguesa.
Portuguesa.
I don't know.
It's a man that got
I
stung
don't know.
her.
I'm Italian all of a
You guys
sudden.
are like Italian.
I don't know what
I love the
happened.
accents. Poor Tanya sitting
accents
here
are
like,
my
just wrap
favorite.
up this show.
I know.
This poor girl.
I know. Health kick, it's really just been like a lifestyle change, honestly. It's been, I don't know. There was
Did you
some-
have a terrible lifestyle before that,
No.
health-wise?
It wasn't terrible.
okay.
But it was very normal. Like it was like I drank, I ate healthy, but I also indulged. I
Yeah.
would do cardio, but not consistently. And like, honestly, like I remember just like looking in the mirror and I'm like, I'm so tired of like complaining about how I look, but I'm like not actually making any changes.
I'm 100% there. No joke.
You're
like
there.
I'm there. I
have a great trainer. She's mobile.
Okay, I can't. I feel like I can't. I haven't tried it. Maybe that's me. I haven't tried the trainer part. Like I can't do the F45. I don't want people screaming at me and being like, "Oh, get done just quick," and then run to the next station. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up and die. Like I don't want to throw up and die in front of all these people.
No, that's not the point, right? You don't want to push yourself. Like she has educated me. She has taught me. She has slowly, like this is like a year in.
Yeah.
Right. So like me lifting that 70-pound weight didn't happen right away. It was like do 12 squats with a 15-pound dumbbell, and like I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I was like, I thought I was in shape, and she's like,
I'm like, hey, I'm somewhat thin, like I'm in shape, right? It's not.
So
it's a
different,
It's a
right?
different. Yeah.
It's crazy. So it was really just like I wanted to make a change. I wanted something different. I knew like I was doing like Peloton workouts, which are great, but I wasn't going to level up to the point where I wanted to be. So I hired her, and then it just became like eating healthy. I also have been doing like a lot of like emotional healing from like a lot of like trauma in my childhood, and I think that all ties together. I think like that helps with like not wanting to like binge eat and like have like anxious snacking tendencies. Like everything's just kind of changed in terms of like how I view food and how I view my body and longevity and just all of that. So it's all kind of tying in.
Do you think you'll ever drink again?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
I can't.
I mean,
can't
not that I
commit
want you to.
St.
but
Patrick's Day is right around the corner.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say.
I can't commit to like
another month.
sobriety. Like when people are like, I'm not drinking ever again. Like when they say one day at a time, like it's one day at a time. Like
Well, you get through. I mean, I'm actually happy that you didn't drink today.
Thank you.
I don't know where this would have gone.
No,
This is trouble.
it's true. But I also like knew I have to like pick up kids and do all that
You're
shit.
being responsible.
I'm being a
It's okay.
responsible
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
Well, it's good. Do you feel better
yeah.
about yourself? Like now you look in the mirror
Hands
and you're
down.
like, okay, I know how to transform this, and I keep going that way.
Totally. And it's not even like I look at myself and I'm like, God damn, I look good. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I've made a lot of progress.
But you feel better about
Yeah,
yourself too. Like
for
it's a
sure.
whole like you. That's how you connect with the person that you're with as well.
Yeah.
Like if you feel
He
good
loves
about
me no
yourself,
matter what.
I know. I'm telling you what, my wife can do whatever, and I'm just like, let's get it, girl. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's
guys
just
are-
guys don't care.
they don't care.
But for you guys, it's like
But I will
it's not
say
that
he
you don't
cares.
want to.
Recently, he's like, oh, he's like, wow.
Wow. But again, you're probably more like yes because you feel better about yourself too. Like you feel like
Totally.
I can.
confidence.
Yeah, I can feel it right now. It's like it's
Natural
overwhelming.
9.
Yeah, the natural 9.
For sure.
Put it this way, if I was a guy,
Natural.
natural 9.
Natural. Oh, damn. That's how you swing it. All right, we're gonna move on. Welcome back, Jared, to the show, the podcast.
Thank you.
This is
I feel so
it's
much
now 6:00 in the morning, and we're finishing up the first episode here.
I really gotta go. Let's
Okay,
wrap it up.
last few here. Maybe
Okay.
you'll answer one of these. So
Maybe. Now I can think.
Okay, now is not. Yeah, I laugh when.
People fall.
That's a good one.
Oh, I had someone say like run into signs, but people falling. That's amazing.
Yes. I don't know. It's silly.
Just like uncontrollable, like not uncontrollable, but like it comes out. Like
I
you're like,
laugh so hard when I see people fall. It's stupid, but it's a simple pleasure.
Yeah.
And you'll watch it back and like again. You're like again,
Yes, always.
again.
Especially kids for
Again.
some reason. Like I have kids. I love kids.
I
Kids
watched this
falling,
one where
it's
this
great.
kid just full sprint runs into this. He was at a bar for some reason. I don't know what it was.
It's in
but
Ireland.
Kid.
He ran into the bar opens like this. He just thought he could probably either make it under or he just didn't. It concussed. He had to been.
Oh, I don't
And
like
the little
watching
kid.
that kind of stuff.
No, but I watched it 5,000 or 6,000 times. And
Natural selection.
Yeah, it's a
No, you guys.
it is a natural selection. He was at a bar, okay?
Come on. We'll get in a bar.
I laugh
Probably
when.
drunk.
I laugh when other people are laughing.
I know you gotta go.
Is that? Oh.
He's trying
Oh
to
my
wrap
God.
it up too.
I thought it was my phone.
Oh.
No, it's definitely when I watch other people laughing in a video, they're like uncontrollably laughing. I will.
Contagious laughing.
I will.
It's a contagious
yes.
thing for you.
I just posted the funniest one where this girl Peter Pan. She was
No.
laughing so hard, and everybody was like, it was just the funniest thing. One of my favorite things to laugh at. There was a family that all took edibles, and the mom, like everybody was a mess, and it was the funniest thing. Like everybody was super high.
Whole family.
It was
Whole
recorded.
family.
Yes.
Did they
Yes,
wait?
and
But
the-
did they all know that they were high?
Yes.
Okay, they did.
Because the adult son was like eating and like fries were like over his face, and the mom was like, "You can't do that," and she starts laughing.
Was
and
she
then-
high?
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody was.
Dad, like everybody was super high.
Was this like a San Francisco council meeting or something?
I'll have to find the video. And
All
share
right.
it.
So
Funny.
contagious laughing, people when they fall.
Yes.
I like that.
Simple.
All right. I would die without.
My husband
Cliche.
and my kids.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
I think
Chapstick? 100%, right?
You know, I need chap. I mean, it's like
I was going to say something
kind of
to you,
addicted
but
to it.
like, I'm going to chap my stick right now. Is it really chapstick?
yeah. I mean, I would die without. I think that's it.
Yeah,
do
just
you
fully
use
dead.
Chapstick brand?
Yeah.
You know it has alcohol in it. It's actually addictive.
Drying your lips. That's what it's
is
doing for you.
Literally.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a buzzkill.
Carmex. Carmex is way better.
Carmex. Get the one where you have to like get the jar out.
Yeah.
Like next time, just carry it with you. Yeah.
Vaseline or something.
I get it all. It's good.
Do you know that growing up, my dad used Vaseline for everything, and so we would.
It's now the 8 p.m. show has just started.
Everything.
Now that I think about it, we had a tub of Vaseline, and he used to make us stick our finger in it to use this chapstick. What if?
I can't.
God.
We're exploring
Hey.
some interesting
Oh my
things.
God.
This is where COVID came from, guys. COVID came from the tubs of chaps. Yeah.
Vaseline
Hey, keep your finger
in
out
my
there.
house at all times.
I'm a germaphobe, regardless of me seeing the zits being popped. But that would drive me nuts.
I have so many questions right now in my head. Like I now just put a lot together.
It's interesting. I think you have a conversation to have with your father later.
I don't think I can.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? Like an episode like this will just pop up like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some
Chapstick.
I got some digging to do.
It's like it's a code word. It's or whatever the trigger word. Chapstick.
Trigger word.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on. This has been an amazing show. I appreciate the age.
Are you cutting me
slander.
off here?
I gotta go.
Okay, let's go. Let's wrap it up. No more.
Okay.
I'm going to get one more. Let's be serious about this. The advice I would give a new agent is blank.
Oh,
Stay in touch with your client's database.
yeah. It would be open houses, having confidence, cold calling, like doing all that. This is my daughter.
Okay, let's put her on the episode here.
Yeah. Put her
Hey,
on there.
babe. I'm on a podcast right now. I'm trying to get out of here.
Oh, gotcha. So when are you gonna get me?
Never.
I'm hoping I'll be there in 16 minutes.
Okay.
I love you.
We're not live or anything.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything to the audience?
Address her as
No,
Diane.
I need to get picked up from my school.
You hate it when blank. Mom is late. All right, let's wrap this up,
All right, love
guys.
you.
I
I'll
love.
see you
She's
soon.
gonna be there soon. So look in the camera now. Tell us what's next for both of you or by yourself. Tell us where they can find you. This episode's been amazing.
Gosh.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you
Go
so
ahead.
much for having us.
Yes.
I'm Josette Alvarez, your San Diego real estate expert. You can find me on Instagram under Josette Alvarez _. Facebook. Where else am I? YouTube, TikTok. I am everywhere. All you have to do is Google search me. My phone number is 619-244-3934. Or you can email me. I probably won't catch your email, but just slide into my DMs and I'll promise I'll get back to you.
And I'll just be hiding in Josette's shadow, as usual.
Plug yourself. Come on, Jared Nelson. Go ahead. Dude.
Jared SD Realtor is my Instagram. And and I'm also tagged on all of her posts.
If you guys need to get a hold of Jared, just call me.
Yeah, seriously, this was one of the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, Mom. I love you. So when you watch this episode, text me and tell me how much you love me
Diane,
back.
you have raised a fantastic son.
We gotta get him out.
The only thing we need to talk about.
I'm learning as I
Age
still go, Mom. I'm so sorry. Tony, tell everybody where they can find us.
Everybody can find us in YouTube. Go over there, ring that bell so you can get notifications. Leave a comment. Let us know if you have any suggestions for the next guest. Also, you can follow us on Instagram or any podcast platform. Just go over there and download the podcast and listen to these amazing people that we have today.
Awesome. Thanks, Tony. Take us out, buddy.
I thought there was a bell to ring. I was all like, where?
Western Alizé keep me pissy. Girls used to diss me. Now they write letters cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens.